The housing market is expected to continue to increase in value over the next 5 years. Interest rates are expected to continue to increase. The interesting about interest rates is about 6 months ago, we were somewhere around 3%, 2.75, 3.5%, depending on your credit score. We're hovering around 5% today. Historically, that's still low. Because it's historically still low, it's not stopping people from buying homes. They're not looking at the interest rate going, oh my God, no, I'm going to wait because of the interest rate. No, they're looking at it like, oh my God, if it's 5% now, I don't want to wait until it's 6%. I don't want to wait until it's 7%, 8%. If we're heading that direction, we need to get something now. So it's not stopping buyers from looking for a home. And if you know anything about interest rates on homes always fluctuate. So it's going up. It'll eventually come back down. I spoke to a few lenders who told me like, yeah, just give it a few months, maybe a year and a half, and it'll come back down to below where it's at right now. But the feds are raising the rates because of all of the inflation and the war, and they're trying to really protect the economy. Now, I said there are buyers out there, but it is slowing down the people who maybe first-time home buyers, people who are scared to jump into water because the interest rate changed everything for them. Maybe a year ago, they were like pre-qualified for a house at 4% and the numbers were perfect. Well, now that it's 5%, it's a $300 difference and they can't afford that in their budget. So they're going to have to rent until the rates come back down. People feel that if they wait long enough, the home prices will go down to where they used to be. Historically, that's incorrect. That won't happen. I'll give you an example. So, use my mom. Grew up in Queens, and back in the 1970, 1980, they bought a house in Queens, and it was like $60,000. I think it was. Today, it's worth over 700, almost 800,000. That's like me saying, you know what? At one point, that house was $60,000. I bet if I wait long enough, I won't have to pay $7 or $750. I could probably get it for $3 or $2. When you start to look at the charts, there was a starting point, and then you look at the last date something was sold. You're not going to find something in the middle. Even if you found a foreclosure, you probably won't be able to buy it because there are so many buyers on the market. You'll never even know that it's available for foreclosure. Home prices won't dip like that. What you may have happen is when the market changes to a buyer's market, sellers may offer incentives, such as if you agree to pay full price for the house, then I will give you a concession or help with your closing costs. Maybe a couple $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. You're still going to pay what I asked you to pay. I'm just giving you something back as a credit at the closing table. You know what I'm saying? And that's traditionally how it was before the pandemic. A lot of buyers were getting some type of help. A lot of people didn't have the money that it took to close the transaction at the closing table.